Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today we'll be partitioning a rectangle into squares. We will be doing that with rows and columns, so that's our focus today. Our weekly pages is student book page 278 to page 283, and in your practice and problem solving book, it would be pages 303 to 308. You may have already completed page 305 or 306 or some of those problems. Our student book today would be maybe the challenge problem from page 283 or some practice and problem solving on the page 308. So let's get started. Okay, our first problem today is how many squares were used to build each rectangle? Explain how you found your answer. So let's think about that. Now you could have counted each one by ones, 1, 2, 3. However, I want you to think in rows and columns. So to create this rectangle, this special rectangle is a square, we could have 3 plus 3 plus 3 rows or columns. 3 in that column, 3 in that column, and 3 in that column. Or you may have even counted by threes. 3, 6, 9. Let's look at the rows over here. This may look like a 10 frame to you. Did you say 5 and 5 and that makes 10? You could go by columns too. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So that's our focus today. Let's think about rows and columns and having the smaller squares making the larger rectangles. Let's move on. Here's our problem today. Bella starts filling this rectangle with squares. How many total squares does it take to fill the rectangle without going outside the edges? Let's think about what our problem's about. What are we trying to find out? And what information is important? I see we have this rectangle drawn over here too. That's cool. Let's look at the problem again. Bella starts filling this rectangle with squares. How many total squares does it take to fill the rectangle without going outside the edges? Okay, so I get it. We're filling the rectangle, the whole rectangle, with this size of square unit. The information that's important seems to be in the picture. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles in a column, or square units in one column. So I wonder what this next column would have in it. Let's check the row down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tiles in a row. That's some really good information. When I fill the rest of this rectangle in, I should be able to figure that one out. Today, boys and girls, we're going to use a geoboard to figure this out. The last time you may have used some color tiles. If you haven't used these two items before, please go to your classroom or wherever your teacher is sharing things with you and get those items out. I use die decks and it has color tiles and geoboards. Let's get started. I've started this for you already. Here's Bella's large rectangle. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 square units in each column. There's one in this column. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 square units in a row. So if I stretch my geoboard rubber bands clear across and make 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, they should each have 6 in a row. So let's go ahead and draw that in. And we can make sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 in that row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it matches our row of 6 that Bella gave us at the bottom. How about our columns? There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 columns of 4. Boys and girls, if you haven't used the Geo board yet, you can go there and use the color tiles or the Geo board. Now that we built Bella's rectangle with small square units on our Geo board, let's go ahead and add an equation to that. So we built 4 in a column. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Now wait a minute. How many 4s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. 6 4s. And that equals 24. 24 squares or 24 square units. Let's take a look at this one. This one is for the rows. So we have 6 in one row plus 6 in the second row plus 6 in the third row and plus 6 in the top row up here to complete the rectangle. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. That's also 24. Knowing how to count rows and columns and add is very important. The last question today is this one. Kyle wants to make this design using square, letter, and number tiles. Which equations could Kyle use to find the number of square tiles he will need in all? Well, let's check out the tiling board over here. This is a rectangle, so let me check. Let's check the column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this column. And there must be 5 in the second column, and 5 in the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and there are 6 columns. So, 6 groups of 5. Here's a group of 5 for the first column, the second column, third column, fourth column, the fifth column. Uh-oh, they're missing that 6th column. A just can't be right. We better cross that one off. How about B? 1 group of 5, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups of 5. That's what we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 5. Each column has 5. B's looking pretty good. Now we're on to 6s for C here, and I know that there are 6 in a row. So there's 6 in a row here, and then there's 6 in a row on top there. That's 2 rows, and 3 rows, 4 rows, and 5 rows of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. I think they missed counting a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6s. Here's a group of 6, and a group of 6, 2, 3 groups of 6, 4 groups of 6, and 5 groups of 6 on that top row. I think D is looking pretty good here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, they must have confused rows and columns maybe. That one can't be right. That would be too many. All right, boys and girls, if you haven't tried any of your pages out yet that go with these lessons, let's do that. Maybe you can post something in our classroom, a picture of that. I'll be looking forward to seeing your work. And don't forget to play around with the virtual manipulatives, the tiles, and the geoboards. It's lots of fun. Catch you later. Bye.